Hey guys, it's Mr. Nis. Today we're going over your Chapter 7 Part 1 video notes over kinetic and potential energy. So energy is defined as the ability to do work or to cause change. If something has energy, then it has the ability to change something, such as its position or its temperature. Alright, so your body, you use up energy when you move around, you change your position. And like the stove, when you turn it on, you put electricity into the system in order to raise the temperature, and it gets hot. So energy is not a physical object. Energy and matter are two completely separate things. Okay, do not get them confused. You can't hold an amount of energy in your hand. All right, it's not a physical object. There are two main types of energy. There's kinetic and potential. And we're going to go over the difference between those two right now. Alright, so kinetic energy, if an object is in motion, then it has kinetic energy. If an object is not in motion, then it does not have any kinetic energy. Alright, so like a car, as you're in the car driving on the road, then you have kinetic energy. But as soon as you come to a stoplight and you come to a complete stop, then you do not have any kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is affected by two things, speed and mass. So on the speed side of it, the faster an object is going, the greater its kinetic energy. If an object's speed changes, then its kinetic energy also changes. Alright, so this picture here with the two bowling balls, you can see the purple one is going much faster than the green one, and so the purple one has a lot more kinetic energy. The more massive an object, though, the greater its kinetic energy. So in this picture, both the bowling ball and the golf ball are both going the same speed, but since the bowling ball has a lot more mass, then it has a lot more kinetic energy. So potential energy. Energy that results from an object's position or its shape is called potential energy. Potential energy that is related to an object's height is gravitational potential energy. And gravity is a force, and the unit that we use to measure forces is newtons. And we abbreviate newtons with a capital N. Okay, newtons comes from Isaac Newton, who kind of was the first major person to theorize gravity. So the higher an object is, then the greater its gravitational potential energy. This first picture to the left with the red and blue skiers, the blue skier has more gravitational potential energy because he is up higher than the red skier. Okay, they both weigh 500 newtons, but the blue one has more gravitational potential energy due to his height. On the right side, both of these skiers at the same height, except the one on the right, the green one, weighs more. He weighs 600 newtons, and the red guy only weighs 500 newtons. And so the green guy has more gravitational potential energy because he has more mass. The other kind of potential energy is elastic potential energy. Potential energy that is related to an object's shape is elastic potential energy. Objects that can be compressed or stretched have elastic potential energy. So this type of energy can be found in springs, rubber bands, trampolines, any object that you can compress or stretch. The more you stretch a rubber band, the greater its elastic potential energy. So like in this picture with the slingshot here, in part 1, where the ball is being pulled back, there's not a lot of potential energy. In the second step, the rubber band is pulled back much farther. You can see that it's kind of straining a little bit. There's a lot of force there. Okay, and then the third one, when it's released, the elastic potential energy launches the ball when you let go of the rubber band, because the rubber band snaps back to its original shape. Alright, so that's it for this part of your video notes. I hope I explained everything in a way that was understandable, but as always, if you are still confused about anything, make sure you ask Mr. Miller or myself in class, and hopefully we can clear things up for you. Thanks for watching.